Hello. You have no unplayed messages in your mailbox. One saved message. Press 7 to play the first saved message.
Hi, this is Chris Hawes from Torbay Rambling Club. I could see you, well, really Monday or Tuesday or even Wednesday. So, if you want to give me a ring sometime, I am at home. Usual number. I think you have, otherwise mobile if you haven't got the other number. Okay, thank you very much.
Press 7 to play the current message again. 5.
My name's Chris Hawes. I'm Ramble's secretary of Torbay Rambling Club. I've been doing the job for about 14 years now. The club has about 100 members. It was started in 1950. Over the years, it's true to say that the mileage has dropped a bit. The membership is fairly old. I would say the youngest person who rambles regularly is probably about 50. There's a sort of core of walkers who are just getting older. They don't. There's lots I could mention who simply can't walk the same distance now as they could 10 years ago. Just do quite a few social events, skittles, barbecues, slide evenings, things like this. Quite often, but not always, start from a pub, so we'll go out and refresh ourselves afterwards. So I think we have a good range of activities. We have a number of people to go in little groups of our own making and do various walks, carrying everything on your back, and quite a lot of people do that from time to time in their own little groups, so they're really quite adventurous, and they always get their quota. As I say, I'd never been part of an organised rambling club before. Obviously, I quite like walking, been around a few miles, but never sort of organised 12-mile walks or longer. So I found it very attractive and very enjoyable. There is a spiritual as well as a physical side to it. It is a spiritual. Going on a walk, there's so much more to it. I mean, you get conversation. We're a pretty chatty bunch, I have to say. But yes, there is a spiritual side. There's the countryside. There's the open air, a feeling of spaciousness is a marvellous feeling. And it just seems to combine all these things. It helps you stay healthy. You feel better. You get conversation, gossip. In many cases, why not? In many other activities, you don't get that social side of it. This is to me is a lot more, and I think this is what it's about. I would say there have been cases where you do go along a path and you find some barbed wire or something across it. But I always got the impression it was, although they're not really supposed to do that, it's a right of way, it was very much to keep human beings passing through it. So there are a large number of farms of land really barricade. So you just cannot get through unless you bring a hatchet with you and are prepared to spend quite a lot of time and effort hacking your way through it. New members have to do a walk, which in practice is about 60 miles. I mean, it obviously could be longer. But you have to do a walk where you have to walk through the night. I mean, you're walking through 2 days and 2 nights without sleep, I might add. You have a big sort of stop, 3/4 of an hour, a bit longer if you need medical treatment. You can't afford to stop and have a sleep. I'm sorry, there's just not time. So it's a bit of a job doing it, I must say. They need a bit of pestering. That's definitely part of the job. We do have a website, torbayramblingclub.org.uk, and I have to say, actually, I'm joint webmaster, and it tells you all about what we do, how to join. It obviously has a program of the coming walks, and some people have said they think it's quite a nice website, so do visit it. I know one walk was inside the building, and the leader and the rest of the group thought they were all together and strode off at high speed, and when the lady came out of the toilet, of course, the group were nowhere to be seen, so she didn't catch them up either. She just had to somehow make her way back. We do lose people very occasionally. But the club has its weekends away, but we did secret societies privately for people who want to come, so 2 weeks we'll be together. Not in I wouldn't describe walking as a dangerous activity. I mean, there are all sorts of reasons why people might not complete a walk. Might simply be, unwell in the sense of a cold or something, which does sap your energy. People twist their ankles occasionally. Sometimes a little bit more serious. I can only think of one occasion in the middle of Dartmoor where the air ambulance came. People who were suffering not just from dehydration, but actually loss of salts. Some of us, well, not me, I'm pleased to say, but some of us do have arthritis and things like this, and on occasions people have really struggled to finish. So that's extremely rare, but clearly might happen. walking is a very agreeable way of spending time. Very enjoyable. It's a very sociable club. I've been told by lots of people who viewed us objectively, I think, that we are one of the jolliest walking clubs around. And there are, of course, a lot of walking clubs around in this area. Yes, we'd love to invite anybody to come and join us on the walks. We'd love to have more members coming along, and everybody's welcome.
Action!